In just the last decade, artificial intelligence has gone from a niche scientific field to the driving force of global transformation. By 2025, the AI market is projected to exceed $500 billion, reshaping industries, economies, and even human identity itself. But as we accelerate toward artificial general intelligence, we face a pivotal question. Will AI elevate humanity, or will we lose control of our own creation? Today, we will discuss this and so much more about OpenAI, the biggest name in AI technology. We will also provide something exciting for our subscribers as well, so subscribe and always be ahead of others. At the helm of this revolution is Sam Altman, CEO of OpenAI. Under his leadership, OpenAI has grown from a non-profit research lab to a $300 billion AI powerhouse while maintaining its mission, ensuring AGI benefits all of humanity. In an interview for OpenAI's YouTube channel, he talked about what AGI is for him and how it is helping humanity already.
I'd like to hear your definition of AGI.
In many senses, if you asked me or anybody else to propose a definition of AGI 5 years ago, based off like the cognitive capabilities of software, I think the definition many people would have given then is now like well surpassed. Like these models are smart now.
Right.
And they'll keep getting smarter. They'll keep improving. I think more and more people will think we've gotten to an AGI system every year. Even though the definition will keep pushing out and getting more ambitious, like more people will still agree to it. But, you know, we have systems now that are really increasing people's productivity, that are able to do valuable economic work. What's happening with people using AI systems to write code and coders being much more productive and thus researchers as well, like that is a sort of example of, okay, it's obviously not doing new science, but it is definitely making scientists able to do their work faster. We hear this with O3 all the time from scientists as well. So I wouldn't say we figured it out. I wouldn't say we know the algorithm where we're just like, all right, we can point this thing and it'll go do science on its own. But we're getting good guesses, and the rate of progress is continuing to just be like super impressive.
Sam Altman is not always into AI. He is a former Y Combinator prodigy turned CEO of OpenAI. His mantra, ensure AGI benefits all of humanity. Under his leadership, OpenAI combines breakneck innovation with a cautious eye on safety. It's a high-wire act, push the envelope, yet never lose control of what you unleash. But this is war, and OpenAI came armed with weapons their competitors can't match. Weapon 1. Data supremacy. While others scrape the internet, OpenAI has created the world's most powerful training data sets. Think of it as the difference between learning from Wikipedia versus having access to every secret library on Earth. GPT-3 was trained on approximately 499 billion tokens. GPT-4 expanded with around 13 trillion tokens. Weapon 2. Talent hoarding. They've assembled an AI dream team that reads like a scientific Avengers roster. The world's smartest researchers don't just want to work there, they're willing to turn down offers worth tens of millions to join the mission. Weapon 3. The openness deception. Here's the genius move. They publish just enough research to look altruistic while keeping their most powerful discoveries locked away. OpenAI fully released GPT-2. All code and weights were published on GitHub. In 2020, OpenAI withheld GPT-3's weights, offering it solely via API access, post-transitioning to a capped profit structure. GPT 3.5 and GPT-4's weights also remain undisclosed. OpenAI has publicly stated that more recent models are too powerful to safely release. The most thing for you is to stay informed, and we are offering you tools and tricks to educate and train you about AI and its future. So you are never behind. Drop your email using the form at the top of the description to get our free Prompt Like a Pro ebook and future bonuses. Because AI is here to stay. But here's the terrifying question. What happens when you give one company this much power over humanity's future? Because make no mistake, this isn't just business. This is about who controls the technology that will either liberate humanity or replace it entirely. January 2019, in a conference room that most people will never see, two men shook hands on a deal that would reshape the world. Microsoft's billions, OpenAI's breakthrough AI, one partnership to rule them all. But this wasn't just about money. Microsoft needed something that could destroy Google's search empire. OpenAI needed computing power that costs more than most countries' defense budgets. It was like a marriage of convenience. The result? Your Office documents now think. Bing became a conversational genius overnight. Microsoft's stock soared by hundreds of billions. But here's what keeps executives awake at night. What happens when the student becomes the master? OpenAI is now worth more than most Fortune 500 companies. They don't need Microsoft's money anymore. Industry insiders whisper about growing tensions, secret meetings, competing visions. Some say we're watching the world's most expensive marriage counseling session, where the divorce could determine who controls artificial intelligence. And if this partnership explodes, the shockwaves won't just hit Silicon Valley. They'll hit every person whose job could be replaced by AI. Just like a soul needs a body to navigate, in this world algorithms need a hardware. In the case of AI, these are chips. Real magic happens in the microscopic world of silicon and electrons. Because whoever controls AI chips controls the future of human civilization. Right now, training ChatGPT costs millions of dollars in electricity alone. The most advanced AI chips are manufactured in exactly 3 facilities on planet Earth. 3. And 2 of them are in Taiwan, an island that China claims as its own. But Moore's law is dying. For 60 years, computers became twice as powerful every 2 years. Now, we're hitting the physical limits of atoms themselves, just as AI demands 1,000,000 times more computing power. The solution: technology so advanced they sound like magic. Quantum computers that exist in multiple realities simultaneously. Neuromorphic chips that literally mimic human brain structure. Optical processors that think at the speed of light. Most people know OpenAI for ChatGPT and its powerful language models like GPT-4, the brains behind today's smartest AI. But what fuels those brains? Not magic, but compute power. OpenAI's models are trained on massive supercomputers, mostly powered by NVIDIA GPUs. And demand? It's exploding. In early 2025, OpenAI's CEO openly said, "We're out of GPUs." That wasn't just a supply issue, it was a turning point. So OpenAI is now doing what only tech giants have done, designing its own AI chips. These aren't just any chips, they're custom-built, inference-optimized silicon, designed with Broadcom, and manufactured by TSMC on their bleeding-edge 3-nanometer node. No more waiting on NVIDIA's production lines. Think of it like this. LLMs are the drivers, intelligent, adaptable, conversational. Chips are the engines, raw, fast, and powerful. OpenAI isn't choosing between the two. It's owning both sides of the equation. AGI, human-level cognition across all domains. Experts are split. Some say a decade, others call it decades away. Current AI systems lack true reasoning, common sense, and persistent learning. They're powerful pattern matchers, not genuine intelligence. The critical question isn't when we'll achieve AGI, but whether we'll be ready. Safety, alignment, and social disruption remain unsolved challenges. But OpenAI isn't stopping at GPT-4o. In fact, it's aiming far beyond language models. This isn't just speculation. In 2025, OpenAI valuation reached at $300 billion, making it one of the most valuable private tech companies on the planet. And they're putting that money into something massive. Teaming up with legendary designer Jony Ive, and powered by SoftBank's global hardware vision, OpenAI's upcoming device is rumored to redefine human-computer interaction. Not screens, not swipes, just presence, voice, and intelligence. They are not just building an assistant this time, they're building a platform. One that could replace your phone, your apps, maybe even your OS. Every generation faces a moment that defines their legacy. The printing press, the industrial revolution, nuclear weapons, the internet. This is ours. Leaders like Sam Altman are making choices that will echo for millennia. But the ultimate power doesn't lie with tech CEOs or government officials. This is your chance to stay ahead, grab the ebook, join the list, and be first in line when new tools drop. And if this video made you think, share it. Comment below with your thoughts. We're just getting started with this conversation. Subscribe and hit that bell for more deep dives on tech, ethics, and the future of AI.